Hi, Thrivers! How's it going? Welcome back to Thriving in Spain. This is Vero, and today I want to talk about finding your voice abroad. Confidence, presence, and power. Have you noticed how your voice changes in another country? You open your mouth and suddenly you sound like the polite version of yourself. You know, the one who says sorry even before speaking. You used to be witty, bold, maybe even a little dramatic. I don't know. But now you nod a lot, overuse thank you, and feel like your sentences come with training wheels, let's say. And here's the thing. You didn't lose your voice. It's just trying to find its footing in a new word. Today, we're going to talk about exactly that. No worries, we're not going to be talking about pronunciation or grammar in Spanish. We're going to talk about the you that speaks through them. There is this invisible thing that happens when we move abroad. Power. The kind we never noticed back home starts shifting around. In your own language, you know the rules. You know how to sound clever or charming or in control. But suddenly, in another tongue, you're not sure when to interrupt, when to nod, or how to sound professional without overdoing it. It's like showing up to a fancy dinner in the wrong outfit. Everyone's being kind, but you kind of feel it. In a session, someone told me, I used to lead meetings, but now I feel like the intern. And he hadn't lost his skills. He just lost the sound of authority he was used to. Because here's the truth. Power isn't about knowing more. It's about feeling allowed to take space. And that's something we can rebuild word by word. When you speak a second language, you just don't translate words. You translate your identity. And that's exhausting. Half of your brain is thinking, am I saying this right? Is this too direct? Did they just misunderstand me or do they hate me? I don't know. And meanwhile, your body is trying to have a normal conversation. It's like trying to dance while narrating your own steps. What I've learned and what I teach my clients is that the moment you stop performing and start listening, your real voice sneaks back in. It's not louder or faster or perfect. It's you unguarded. So next time you feel you don't have the confidence you used to have, don't aim for fluency. Aim for connection. Say it wrong, but say it kindly. Trust that your heart's accent will do most of the work. Believe me. And here's a secret nobody tells you. People rarely remember your mistakes. They remember how you made them feel while you were making them, you know? So presence matters more than precision, and your energy tells the story before your words do. So instead of chasing perfect grammar, chase presence. Pause before speaking. Look at the person, not the sentence. Laugh at your own confusion because it's the universal language of sanity. And confidence isn't the absence of mistakes. It's the absence of self-punishment. So be careful with this. And let's get practical because I know you want to reclaim your voice. And here's your 3 steps. Absolutely no scientist, but works every time formula for recovering your voice abroad. Admit that it's weird. Everyone abroad feels like a glitch version of themselves at some point. Believe me, I've been there when I lived in the States for 6 years. And saying, yeah, this feels awkward, already gives it less power. And say one true thing. Don't chase the clever response, because sometimes we just get stuck in our minds thinking about it. And just say something honest. Look, I didn't understand that, but I love how you said it. Or this language made me feel like I'm in kindergarten, but a kind one. Trust builds connections faster, way faster than fluency ever will. And, let silence be your translator too. Sometimes the best thing to say is nothing. Just breathe, smile, and wait. Because the voice that's rushing isn't your real one. And there is a kind of power that doesn't need perfect words. It's the power of someone who knows they belong, even when they sound different. When you speak from that place, people stop listening to your accent and start listening to you. So here's your reminder. You're not an imposter in your own life. You're just under construction. Bilingual edition. And yes, your voice will wobble and it's supposed to do. That's what it sounds like when courage is talking, you know? So if you want to explore this further, I recorded a full session called Power, Language, and Trust in Multicultural Teams. And it's about how your voice, power, and belonging play together, especially when you're leading or working across cultures. You can watch it for free. The link's gonna be in the show notes. And if you're in that stage where you're tired of adapting and ready to start becoming, that's exactly the work I do in my 101 coaching for expats and bilingual professional sessions. You don't have to sound perfect to belong here in Spain. You just have to keep showing up in your own voice. And this is it for today's episode. And hopefully you enjoy the next one, which is why change doesn't start with thinking, it starts with doing. I invite you to listen to it. It's gonna be out next week, so hopefully that helps too. Okay, take care. Bye.